online workout. Today's workout is going to be 5 lower body exercises followed by 5 upper body exercises, and then we're going to do that 2 times around, 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I am kicking it up a notch for this workout. I'm going to be using 10-pound dumbbells today. You can use 8s, you can use 5s. You can even try it with 15s. I'm gonna work out with 10s today, and then you just need your mat, all right? You can also have your 5s and your 8s nearby if you feel like you're trying to work to increase your dumbbell weight. You can have lighter weights nearby, so you can, like when you're trying to work on your strength and go a little heavier, when you're starting, you can start out with the heavy and always drop weight if you feel like it's getting to be too much for you until you get to a point where you're able to do all of the reps or the full 50 seconds or whatever it is you're doing with your workout with the heavier dumbbells, okay? That being said, we're gonna get started. Like I said, first half is lower body, second half is upper body, 2 times around. Ready? Let's get busy. So, feet are together. We're gonna do alternating squats. So you're stepping to the right, hip distance apart, coming up and squeezing. Stepping to the other side, all the way up and squeezing. Up and squeeze. I'm keeping my chest up. I'm keeping my shoulders back. I'm only going hip distance apart. And then I'm pulling those legs in and squeezing my cheeks together nice and tight. Side to side. Nice big exhale. Shoulders back. When I'm standing up straight, I'm making sure that string is at the top of my head, pulling me up towards the ceiling. All right, we have alternating back lunges. So your foot's going back behind you, coming up and squeezing, and then the other leg. That's our beat, let's go. So your shoulders, let's talk about those. When you go back, are not gonna go like this. They're gonna stay right where they are. And you're gonna bring your body with you when you step back. So your weight is distributed evenly between both legs. It's almost like if my hands, gotta keep your eyes on one spot, is if my hands were on your shoulders pushing you back like this. Now when I do this with my clients, not that I push on their shoulders and push them back, but they say, oh, that hurts more. It's because you're doing it right. When your shoulders are back, you're gonna feel this in your back leg a lot more. All right, whew. You can put your dumbbells down if you're going heavier and shake out a little bit. Now we're gonna alternate forward lunges. Not at shoulders back, abs tight, going to the front. Coming home and squeezing your cheeks. Other leg comes forward. Same thing. Now with this, when we go forward, you don't want your knee, I know it's a front lunge, but you don't want to keep going forward. As soon as your foot comes on the floor, you want to go straight down so you can keep those right angles with your legs. Right angles. 2 right angles. Really push off the floor and come home. Home. Woo, feeling really breathless with those heavier dumbbells today. Pushing outside the box. Get into a rhythm of your breathing and your movement. Rest. We have alternating side lunges now. So, feet are together. You're thinking chest to knee. Come all the way up and squeeze. Don't topple over like I just did. And then we're going to the other side. Now, if you can only go to here, that's great. Think of the dumbbells being on one side of the knee and the other. And then you're pushing off that entire bottom of your foot and returning to your starting position right here. I like to tap my dumbbells on the floor because I like to know that I'm going deep enough. You also have to have the flexibility in your muscles to do that. So be patient with yourself as you're learning and working to be the best version of you ever. Side lunge, home and squeeze. Side lunge, home and squeeze. Side lunge, All right, ladies, now we have alternating curtsy lunges. So your foot's gonna be out to the side. You're gonna think here, up and squeeze, and here. That's our beep, let's go. I like to revamp, revamp. That's where that revamp comes in. I see I'm not stable, wobbly. Pull it all together. Abs tight, back long. String at the top of your head, pulling you up towards the ceiling. Squeezing those cheeks. This is our last leg exercise. And we're gonna take it to the upper body. Now I like to tell clients, when we do curtsy lunges, you want to think of going, your foot going back to 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. You don't want to cross all the way over. Just a little curtsy cross behind. All the way up and squeeze. This is it. That's our beat. All right. Push-ups on the floor. Today, let's bring the butt down a little bit. Hands are as wide as your mat. I'm going down and up. Down and up. Do you see how my nose is all the way in front of my fingertips? Now if you're feeling good and you're feeling strong, you want to try, come on up on your feet and push the floor away. Just try maybe 1 or 2, or maybe 3 or 4. Squeeze your legs if you're trying them on your feet. And then you come down. Push yourself. Just try a couple, and then take it back. If you really feel your arms are burning, then you can bring it back to here and do your box push-ups. Possibilities are endless. That's it. Down and up and squeeze, that's it. All right, so we have shoulder press. We're here. You can either be sitting on your feet, or you can be here. We're pressing up over the head and bringing it back. Oh yeah, you're gonna feel those push-ups. Ooh. Up over your head. Now, if you have knee problems and you can't do this here, come on up on your feet. Over the head and back down. I'm really trying to not let my elbows go lower to here. I wanna work my muscles. So I'm staying at 2 right angles. 2 right angles. Oh yeah, you feel those arms fired up. You forget all about your legs for 5 exercises, right? Fully extend those arms and bring them back to the right angles. That's it. Shoulders back, we're gonna row now. Hinge forward from your hips. Abs are tight. You're pulling your elbows up to your rib cage, or your back, behind your back, up to your elbows, skim the rib cage. They're gonna come up. In other words, they're staying in. They're not flaring out. And you're pulling the dumbbells up to your rib cage. Squeezing. If I was to put my fingertips in between your shoulder blades, I want you to think about pulling them together and squeezing nice and tight. All right, you also want to keep your focus out in front of you. You don't want to be looking at your shoelaces like this or your head like this. You want to keep that cervical spine in line. The shower is coming down, people. I feel it. Ooh. Let's go. All right, we have bicep curls next, okay? Put your dumbbells down, shake your arms out. All right, palms are forward. Glue your elbows to your rib cage. We're just curling up and bringing it down. So this is more of a strictly strength workout. You'll see that when you add heavier dumbbells to your workout, you keep your form really good. It's all about the form, ladies. You're gonna get your cardio in as well because your heart rate's gonna be up with those heavier dumbbells. Okay? I want you to think about not swinging the dumbbells, but actually just bending your elbows, squeezing the biceps, the front of the arms, pulling the blood into the belly of the bicep and controlling on the way down. Don't let gravity take those dumbbells. And then when you get to the bottom, you squeeze your triceps, straighten your arms and squeeze. Okay, tricep extensions. If you have 10 dumbbells, this is 10-pound dumbbells, this is the first time you're working with them, put one down, hold the sides. You're here, and all the way up. Elbows stay forward. You don't want them to flare to the side like this. They're gonna frame your face. Lower, again, you don't want gravity to take that dumbbell. All the way up and squeeze. You want to control. Fight that force. Down and all the way up and squeeze. You want to fight gravity. Don't let it take your dumbbell. All right. Woo, feeling that upper body. After this exercise, we're going back to legs. We get a quick sip of water. And we're going back to the legs. Right when we get our upper body all fired up. So you can see how you cook out the lower half and then the upper half. Quick sip. And we're starting from the top. Grab your dumbbells. Let's go. We have alternating squats. Shoulders back, abs tight. Step hip distance to the side. Feet together and squeeze. Side, up and squeeze. Shoulders back. Shoulders back. Back long. Abs tight. Really squeezing those legs. Focus. Focus within. Feel your muscles. Press the entire bottom of your feet into the floor. Squeeze your cheeks. When your feet are together, bend your knees a lot. Butt goes back to the wall behind you. All right, we got alternating back lunges. Might need to shake out your arms. Fix your tops. Set yourselves up. And let's go. Back leg, back lunge. All the way up and squeeze. Alternating. Alternating. I like to tap my knee on the floor and come home and squeeze. You don't have to. Right here is good. All the way up and squeeze. Right here. That's it. You guys are doing excellent. Are you with those heavier dumbbells? Are you pushing yourself this week? Remember, you can always drop the weights. You can always go heavier. Play with it. Constantly challenge yourself. Push outside the box. All right, we got alternating forward lunges. How to get the sweat out my eye. Woo! Let's go. Feet together. That's our beep. Front lunge. Come on home and squeeze. Now you don't want to take too big of a step out in front of you either. If you find that it's get really hard for you to push off the floor and come home, chances are you're probably stepping out too far. So think about that. There's like a fine